Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing this beautiful green look which you can wear with any Indian outfit or sari or even a Western outfit for that matter, like evening gowns or just a pretty summer dress, what have you. I think it's a very versatile look again, and I'm really loving my lashes as well, so we'll talk more about that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment to do that, and if you like this video, at the end of this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And before I forget, I might be posting a bonus video this Sunday. It's going to be exciting, so make sure you come back and check out my channel to see if I have posted. If I don't, then it's going to be the normal gig, like I'll be posting next Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm thinking in my mind that I might be posting one this Sunday, so do come back and check that out. For now, let's get this tutorial started. For this look, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, one of my all-time favorite palettes. Starting with the color Burkina, which is a beautiful brown. This is going to be my transition color, which means I will be using this in the outer corner of my eyes as well as the crease. Next, I'm taking the color Cairo and repeating the previous step using small circles. I'm going to focus this in the outer corner as well as in the crease, but I will focus this mostly in the crease and not spread it as much as I did with the transition color. This color Giza will serve as a highlighter for my brow bones. You can also use the highlighter itself or any bone color eyeshadow. To cut my crease, I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. It has two sides to it, the glitter side and the cream shadow side. And the cream shadow side is the one that I'll be using to cut my crease. And this is by far my favorite way to cut my crease because it not just cuts the crease, it also acts as a base shadow for the powder shadow that you'll be applying over it. So the pigment payoff is so much more than just applying a powder shadow over concealer. And the color that I'm using today is Desert Dazzle. Over this, I'm going to apply the color Mali, which is again a super pigmented. All the colors in Juvia's Place Masquerade palette are super pigmented, and that's why I love their palette so much. And I'm going to dab this over the cream shadow, and you can already see the pigment payoff is just amazing. Along the border of the cut crease and my inner corner, I'm going to be using the color Casablanca. And once I'm happy with the outcome, I'm going to blend all the colors in using a blending brush. I'm just going to quickly wipe out any fallouts from the bright eyeshadows that I used before I use my primer, and the one that I'm using today is from e.l.f. It's their Poreless Primer. Using the e.l.f. Orange Color Correction Stick, I'm going to color correct under my eyes and as well as all the dark spots and patches that I have on my face. And then I'm going to set it with a translucent powder. You can use any translucent powder to set this before you use your foundation. Otherwise, the colors mix and the outcome will be more orangish as opposed to your skin color when you apply the foundation. For foundation, I'm using Dermacol in the color 215. People have claimed this to be the world's best full coverage foundation. I kind of agree on the full coverage. It is very thick and it is very dense and full coverage. But the only problem with this is it started creasing after a while around my nostrils as well as in my smile lines. So I wouldn't necessarily use this as a foundation. Maybe mostly as a concealer or a cover-up, yes, but definitely not as a foundation again. To conceal my dark circles further, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser. I'm going to blend it out with a beauty sponge and then set it with a translucent powder once again. And to highlight the rest of my face, I'm using the Jordana concealer. Although I call it a concealer, they call it a concealer and a foundation. Maybe it can be used as a foundation, but I've never used it. I like the consistency as a concealer because it's really thick. So I'm going to apply this all over my highest points of my face. I'm going to blend it out with a beauty sponge, and I'm going to set my face with the Jordana Forever Flawless Press Powder in the color Sand. I'm going to quickly brush off my brows once using a spoolie just to make sure there's no powders fallen on them. To contour my face, I'm using the color Fawn from Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. I'm adding a touch of bronzer to my face, and the one that I'm using today is from this e.l.f. blush palette. And for a subtle blush, again, I'm using this light color from the same palette. In my waterline, I'm using a green eye pencil. This is the Idle Eyes from Wet n Wild in the color Envy. Just underneath that, I'm going to apply some black eyeshadow using a definer brush. And to soften everything up, I'm going to use the color Burkina right under the black eyeshadow using a pencil brush. For aligning my eyes, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black. I'm going to apply a quick coat of mascara. This is the Lash-O-Matic mascara from Wet n Wild. And then for lashes, I'm using the Ardell Foam Ink Lash in 810. Using the color Giza, I'm going to highlight my inner corners. On my lips, I'm using Extra Saucy, which is a deep red color from Dose of Colors. This is from their Holiday collection that they recently launched. And that concludes the makeup. To complete this look, I tied a loose bun. And of course, I added a tilka. This long bindi that you see on my forehead is called tilka in my South Indian language, which is Kannada. I don't know what you guys call it. You can let me know in the comments below about your thoughts on this look, as well as what you call this kind of a bindi in your language. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to give me that thumbs up, and I will see you again perhaps on Sunday. Again, that might be a surprise bonus video on Sunday. Do come back and check out my channel. Otherwise, I will see you on Tuesday with a brand new one. Bye guys.